Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. I'm your host, Michael Tabor, and Madeline just got me a new hat here. Cheapy, I got so many hats, so I wear these hats to hide my male pattern baldness, all right? Only kidding. All right. Okay, so I am a kid in a candy store. Let me take a sip here. I ordered, my ears are popping out with this thing, it's resting. Okay. I ordered on Amazon Mark Cousins' The Story of Film, an Odyssey by Mark Cousins. Mark Cousins, it just got here in the mail, and it's 15 hours long, 15 parts. Okay, look at all, I'm not going to go through them, but it goes from the beginning of film, from 1895 to 1918. Well, let me just show you instead of just reading this. Look at that. I'll hold it here for a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, but for 30 seconds, so you could read that. Okay, so how awesome is that? I am a film lover. I got into film in high school. My teacher, I guess I was a junior in high school, Robert Sippy. We studied Charlie Chaplin. We broke down Orson Welles' Citizen Kane, right? Citizen Kane, arguably one of the greatest movies ever, 100%. What else did we do? Buster Keaton, silent film, the whole thing. And we even got into more modern stuff, like probably my favorite. There's so many, but for sure one of my favorite directors of all time is Stanley Kubrick. And I've watched every one of his films several times and broken it down. I've taken, I don't know, like even fairly recently, The Shining, and I watched every single scene, and I had a notebook, and I wrote it down, and I looked at all different angles, the whole thing. I'm a fucking fucking crazy nut. I mean, my dream, who knows? Maybe it might happen, but to be a film director, I'm probably too old. It's just a pipe dream. But anyway, I'm having a blast. And so anyway, let me just tell you about this. Right? This kid says, the epic story of innovation in the movies, made over 6 years on 4 continents, covering 11 decades and 1,000 films. All right here. What do you think of that, people? The cinematic event of the year, extraordinary. The Story of Film, an Odyssey, is an epic journey through the history of world cinema and a treat for movie lovers around the globe. Guided by film historian Mark Cousins. Mark Cousins is so cool, his accent, and it's like, the epic story of innovation in the movies, made over 6 years on 4 continents, covering 11 decades and 1,000 films. Bernardo Bertolucci. I'm not doing his voice justice. All right, but Charles Bonnet, Jane Campion. It's just all here. Terrence Davies, Claire Dennis, Stanley Donen, Kayoko Kagawa. It's all here, So Wim Wenders, Werner Herzog. I mean, I am a kid in a candy store. See this? Now, I saw this. I'm not sure if I watched the whole thing. It was about 5 years ago. Let's see, it came out in 2012. So running time, 915 minutes. Right? What is that? Like almost 15 hours, right? So there are 15 episodes. So it's interesting. Guided by film historian Mark Cousins, this bold 15-part love letter, which really is lover of film, love letter to the movies begins with the invention of motion pictures at the end of the 19th century and concludes with the multi-billion-dollar globalized digital industry of the 21st. So here you go, and it came along with a pamphlet here. So I am going to watch this, and I am obviously going to do some podcasts and multiple video recordings on this. And look at this little pamphlet. Oh, cool. They're all listed here. All the movies in the movie, all 1,000. Look. Look at that. Let me start from the beginning here. All right. Okay. Featured filmmakers, contributors, and film clips. Okay. I don't know, people. I'm a kid in a candy store, and it's Christmas morning every day for me. I'm very lucky. Doing exactly what I want to do. All right. Oh, you know, it's a great little book here. Like, you know, you could see little pamphlet here. Oh, I see. It breaks down each chapter, make it an epic, and then how the story of film and Odyssey began. Why did we want to make film? Okay, so really cool. Let me fade out with a little bit of Mark Cousins. I think he's on Wikipedia, and you could hear his voice, if you know what I mean, all right? I don't have this set up, but I was looking at this yesterday. It's okay, so Mark Cousins, film critic. Here he is, and I believe that's just what he looks like, Mark Cousins. He's my age, I believe. Now, he's born in 65, so, okay. A little bit younger. I think there's a voice thing here. Is there? Hold on one second. Notable work, Mark Cousins. Yeah, here we go. Listen to his voice.
Hi, I'm Mark Cousins. I'm a filmmaker and writer. I make films about films. The most famous thing I've done is the story of film, but I've done lots of other films about walking, about Iran, etc. I'm passionate about cinema, and we're standing in a cinema in Rotterdam at the moment, and we're about to announce my next film.
And I'm passionate about cinema. Me too. Love you, Mark. Great film. All right. Having a blast. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here at Tabor Talk.